Hello and welcome. It's the least favored format, and yet it is the most favored format. Now that these two will go to Australia, everybody wants a ticket. Everybody wants to go into that same ground. Shubhayan is the only lucky one among the four of us who is going. But incredible traction, sold out. People are writing from Australia. People are still asking whether they will finally go or not. Will they play? Will there be no last moment shockers? All of a sudden, these three ODIs, 19th, 22nd, and 25th, have become the talking point. We talk about star culture. Look at what sports does with stars. I mean, ultimately, you need stars for sport to survive. Rohit and Virat are exactly that for international cricket and for ODI cricket. Shubhayan Devashish Gargi joining me. Shubhayan, you are the one who's going to cover this. Excited thoughts, what's happening? Because clearly, massive three games all of a sudden, games which had no context, now has every kind of context. No one cares about the result. Everyone wants to know how much these two will score.
Hopefully the visa will come on time. I'm just waiting for my visa. Apart from that, yeah, pretty excited. Even for all the cricket viewers who will not be able to travel to Australia, they would want to have that glimpse of Rohit and Virat coming together once again. Whether it's their last series or not, we still don't know. But one thing for sure that this is going to be their last visit to Australia as India cricketers. So from Cricket Australia also, I'm pretty sure they are going to make an atmosphere for these two, and I won't be surprised if TV records and digital records are shattered during the series. Today, Cricket Australia gave a release of tickets being sold out. And going forward, I'm looking forward to what kind of TV viewership records and digital viewership records the ODI series create. Whether this format is still alive or not, we'll get to know.
So henceforth, if you need ODI viewership, put these two on the par. Gargi, your thoughts before I go to Devashish and Rohit?
I mean, some formats need stars, and especially if we talk about the ODI format, then the ODI format is better off having Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, because in no other world, or let's say, if it was not India versus Australia, there is no way that the tickets could have been sold like this, or that they would have been sold out, because no one really watches ODI like they used to before. With so much fast-paced cricket, you have IPL, you have T20s, and Test cricket will always remain pure. In the middle of these both formats, you're seeing that ODI is slightly phasing out. No one really wants to sit in the stadium for 8 hours and watch the entire day. But when you have a Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, I think the effect is more magnified because of the fact, not magnified, intensified, because of the fact that, like Shubhayan mentioned, that it will likely be their final tour to Australia. And Virat in Australia, we all have very, very fond memories of everything that he's done there. So I think it's a panic setting in among fans about, oh my god, is this going to be the last time that we're going to see Virat and Rohit over there? And that's what is skyrocketing the ticket sales. But it's one of those incredible phenomenons that you love to see in sport.
Devashish?
I actually agree with Gargi, and would like to add that whether when she said these ODI cricket needs these two stars, when Test cricket was on its downward spiral, it was Virat Kohli who made it exciting again. It was Virat Kohli, his antics, his aggression made it exciting again. Now when people are talking about ODI cricket, where there is that much fun in bilateral series or not, I think these two's presence will help this format sustain a bit longer. I don't know whether they will sustain that longer or not.
Devashish, your thoughts?
I only think that because the fans in Australia are assuming that this could well be their last farewell series in Down Under. I'm not talking about their career, but at least in Australia they would be playing for the final time, and that might be the only reason that the tickets are sold sold out for. But it is for that particular T20 international that is sold out. But overall, the ticket sales is huge. Huge. I mean, it was expected the moment Virat and Rohit were named in that TI squad. It was expected. And if you ask for the fan following, I have been following cricket along with the likes of Rohit, Gargi, Shubhan, and Boria. Obviously, we have all been in Australia and England. I think these are the two countries where the fan following for these two superstars are huge. means yes, if you compare it with that modern day Shubman Gill or someone else, I think we witnessed this in that 2015 World Cup also. It was huge. It was huge, and especially Virat and Rohit. And what better than to play your final series in Australia, means in front of a packed audience. So I think that aura of that stardom, obviously their brand, their statistics, the way they carried themselves, I think that has drawn the public, that has drawn the masses to the stadiums. Oriada.
Rohit, your comment on how the series is about these two. No one cares about the results. How these two players play, their fielding, their batting, they conduct themselves, practice. By the way, you will also be there. Just like we said, Shubha and Rohit will also be there in Australia. So you guys want to catch all of the updates from practice and every other update. These two will be there. So Rohit, your first thoughts before we start taking questions also?
And I'm only going because of these two, because of Virat and Rohit. Otherwise, seriously, I have a much important personal thing going on. So I rather put my all energies there. But just for Virat and Rohit, as Debashish Da rightly said, that maybe we all know, like last time around when we all were there, we know that this is the last as far as Test cricket is concerned for Rohit and Virat. And it came out. We never thought that Sydney will be the last for Rohit and Virat. We were discussing it, we were talking it, chatting a lot about it. But I think no one from us said on that very day that now we have seen last for both Virat and Rohit. But this is for sure in Australia. This will be their last. So I think that's the main reason why everyone wants to attend. And I remember getting a message from someone in Australia, one of our viewers, and he said that भाई tickets नहीं मिल रही हैं, कुछ जुगाड़ हो सकता है क्या, कुछ भी हो सकता है क्या. And me, Shubhanda, and I think Devashish Da was there, when we first reached Adelaide, and we went with Amit Shah bhai also, we went to one of the seaside areas, and he took us in his cab there, and he said so he texted me saying that I wanted these tickets and they are already sold out. So yes, we got a release today morning, with what's all going on in Melbourne. And for Melbourne to get sold out, I think it's a very big thing. Even if you remember, Buryada, in that T20 World Cup, there were always stories. Apart from that India-Pakistan in Melbourne, there was not even a single occasion where you are witnessing that it's completely full. No, Melbourne was always. Even I remember watching the final in the T20 World Cup 2022. It was empty. It was Pakistan versus England, and there were a lot of Pakistanis there. A lot of Pakistani diaspora lives there, but again, it was empty. But only one game, which you can totally say that MCG was completely filled. It was only the India-Pakistan. So at this point of time, to get MCG sold out is obviously a big deal. But I think for Virat and Rohit, you won't find tickets for these three venues: Adelaide, Perth, starting from Perth, then to Adelaide, and then to Sydney. So yes, a great occasion. And not only their batting, but just me and Shubhanda, when we were discussing about where to find hotels and where to find rooms, we discussed this, that every departure and arrival of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, everyone wants to see that. There's just a sneak peek of they coming out from the hotel. And I remember there were 2-3 very popular coffee shops Virat used to visit in that Border Gavaskar Trophy. Me and Shubhanda always used to, whenever we whenever we were wrapping up our work, we just went, somewhere down that area, very near to Team Hotel. And everyone just said this to us, that, that's the cafe Virat visits the most. That's the cafe. So, and I remember me and Devashish Da, and there was one anchor, and Devashish Da said, look, Virat Kohli. I don't know whether Devashish Da remember this or not, but we saw Rohit Sharma there. And after that, Shubhanda, I think, clicked a picture or chatted with Rohit Sharma there. But we got confused because we saw a proper gentleman, Indian gentleman, and he was very close to a lookalike of Virat Kohli.
These things will happen only on our show. If you mention coffee, Gargi will start crying. So remember that. Everything
Buryada, we will have our Roko pair in Down Under. Much like Virat and Kohli, we will have our Roko.
Yeah,
Or no
true.
go, no doubt.
100%. Let these two go. But yes, Rohit said to me that he has a very important emotional, personal thing at home, but he's still going. He's going for 10 days. He'll be back. Shubhan will be there for the whole tour. So absolutely. And I would have, we would have all gone had this kind of been known, and we would have planned a little better, then maybe all 4 5 of us could have gone. But we would expect these two to carry on, and Shubhan and Rohit will be there for us. But let's take questions. There was one, Gargi. Why don't you take that super chat and start with that, and then take that, Gargi, take that.
कृतिका त्रिपाठी saying हर एरा में एक आदमी होता है जिसको ऐसे नहीं भगा सकते, सचिन तेंदुलकर, सुनील जैसे। कोहली की ओडीआई फॉर्म है, इस बेइज्जती एंड मनमानी से फैंस धीरे धीरे बस आईपीएल पे शिफ्ट होंगे। व्हाट बेइज्जती एंड मनमानी आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट? I don't understand. They're still in the team based on performance, both of them. So I don't understand what Bezati. I think what she's trying to say is talk about the captaincy, but you see, if you look at it from a very pragmatic perspective, and the selectors have made it very, very clear that having 3 different captains for 3 different formats is an issue, is not something that can that it's just not feasible for Indian cricket at this point. I don't think so. And we had discussed this over and over again, why Indian cricket functions best with one focal point and one brand or one man leading the entire all 3 formats, because Indian cricket unfortunately is not a place where a lot of powerful figures can exist or at once calling the shots, and it's better functionality if there's an all format captain. That's my opinion.
We can come back to that. There's another super chat. Shubhan, take that. I just want to make sure that we take all. Yeah, Shubhan, take this one.
रीमा इज सेइंग जिस देश ने एक जनरेशन के नंबर 1 प्लेयर को डिसरेस्पेक्ट किया है, वहां फैंस कम होते गए। कोहली का ओडीआईज में फॉर्म है, सचिन को किसी ने क्लब नहीं किया। ज्यादातर फैंस आज 2011 से वाले हैं, अपने लिए कोहली इमोशन है। अगेन जो गार्गी ने कहा, किसी ने अभी तक डिसरिस्पेक्ट किया नहीं है। अगरकर से भी पूछा गया था फ्यूचर को लेकर, उन्होंने सिंपल बताया है कि उन लोगों को डोमेस्टिक है, सबको ही, उन्होंने किसी का स्पेसिफिक नाम नहीं लिया है, बट जो भी अवेलेबल है उनको डोमेस्टिक खेलना पड़ेगा। ये एक मैंडेटरी चीज है जो कि सारे प्लेयर्स के लिए बनाया गया है। सचिन भी अपने टाइम पे जब खेलते थे, वो जाते थे, वो रणजी खेलते थे अपने अपने उसमें अपने टाइम पे। मतलब बड़े बड़े प्लेयर्स आप उठा लो इन द पास, सौरव गांगुली से लेकर, सौरव गांगुली को तो मैंने मतलब छोटे से टाउन में दौड़ते हुए देखा है पीछे पैराशूट लगा के। तो कोई उससे एग्जेम्प्ट नहीं है। बीच में ठीक है, एक कल्चर आ गया था जहां पे डोमेस्टिक नहीं खेल रहे थे प्लेयर्स, बट फिर से अगर वो कल्चर को लाया जा रहा है तो सारे ही उसमें आते हैं, उस ग्रुप में आते हैं कि आपको डोमेस्टिक खेलना पड़ेगा अगर आप अवेलेबल हो और आप फ्री हो। उस टाइम पे इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट नहीं चल रहा है, तो डिसरिस्पेक्ट यहाँ पे कोई नहीं कर रहा है। इवन रोहित की भी बात जब की थी, अगरकर ने बोला था बहुत टफ कॉल था उनको एज अ कैप्टन चेंज करना, बट अगर आपको देखना है हर जगह पे एक साइकिल होता है, उस साइकिल के बाद आपको दूसरे साइकिल की तरफ बढ़ना पड़ता है। लोग तो शमी की बात नहीं कर रहे, शमी तो ओडीआई ग्रेट है। शमी के बारे में भी बात करो आप, फिर रोहित या विराट क्यों, शमी आपके लगातार 3 वर्ल्ड कप में टॉप विकेट टेकर रहा है। उसने 23 के वर्ल्ड कप में वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट, अगर आप रोहित के एग्रेशन की बात करते हो, विराट की सेंचुरीज की बात करते हो, तो शमी ने उस वर्ल्ड कप में विद द बॉल आई थिंक लीड किया था पूरे इंडिया को। तो शमी की भी बात करो फिर आप, जडेजा की भी बात करो फिर आप। तो बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स है जो नहीं आए हैं टीम में, जिनको जगह नहीं मिल पाई है। इन दोनों को तो जगह मिल पाई है जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द काइंड ऑफ रेप्यूटेशन दीज टू कैरी, वरना बहुत जल्दी इनको भी फेज आउट कर दिया जाता। तो डिसरिस्पेक्ट नहीं है, बल्कि उनको रिस्पेक्टफुली कहा गया है कि आप एज अ प्लेयर खेलो, रन्स जब तक है आप खेलोगे। आप डोमेस्टिक अगर खेल रहे हो, अपनी फिटनेस मेंटेन कर रहे हो, तो हम सीरीज बाय सीरीज देखेंगे आपका फॉर्म एंड फिटनेस कैसे जा रहा है।
Next one, Gargi. Rohit to take that. Rohit ले लो। ये क्या है?
What is the mystery with Rana? Delhi connection or some agency manager both call? And
I honestly think Harshit is getting too much flack. Rohit, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, means it means he has played only 10 games, guys. Come on, means it's not like that he has played 100 games under Gautam Gambhir's coaching, and there is a logic also, when you, and there's no other bowler who you can say that, oh, why he's not getting into the side. Means look at Arshdeep Singh, he's also into the squad, suddenly Gautam is picking him in the ODIs also. Otherwise, it was always about Arshdeep Singh being considered as a T20 bowler only. He went, in that series, India versus England, a thumb injury there, and he not able to make his debut. Otherwise, there was high chances of him getting a debut in Manchester. And apart from that, now it's Harshit Rana also. There are other bowlers also. Anshul Kamboj is there also. So there are multiple bowlers who are getting their chances. And with Gautam Gambhir, when he was picking Nitish Kumar Reddy in the Australian series, there were a lot of backlash that why you are picking him. And suddenly, after the end of India versus Australia series, the Border Gavaskar Trophy I'm talking about, it was all about that. What a call! What an instinctive call! Harshit Rana in that Perth game, picking up the wicket of Travis Head, the important wicket of Travis Head. So it's not like that. The kind of changes he made. Look at a Varun Chakravarti. He brought in Varun Chakravarti in the Indian cricket team after 2021 T20 World Cup. After that, nobody knows that where Varun is. So there are some good calls from Gautam Gambhir, some instinctive calls. Yes, all of them not be means quite similar to when you compare it with different players. But I think it's too early to judge saying these words like Delhi connection or same agency. There are multiple Delhi players. There is a Ayush Baduni also who's from Delhi. He's not in Indian cricket team. There are multiple players. I'm not, there's what's his name? There's Nitish Rana also from Delhi. Why is not in the team then? And he's considered to be a good friend of Gautam Gambhir also. There are n number of players. There were theories around Rishabh Pant and Gautam Gambhir also that these two are not good friends. So there are different things in the market. Don't judge each and everything, and let both of them do their work at this point of time.
Next one, Gargi. Devashish, take that. Whichever one. बहुत है अभी. Devashish.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so that Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma drafted just for sponsor ask. No, I don't think they automatically select themselves. Yes, they are the biggest brands in Indian cricket. So you should not disrespect by just saying that they have been drafted just for sponsors ask. Yeah, and so I'm totally against it. But I at the same time see the way they carried themselves and there's no denying the fact that Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma are the biggest brand in white ball cricket. You have to accept it. Means you may not like it, but you have to accept it because their numbers shows that someone who has scored more than 11,000 runs, another who has scored more than 14,000 runs. So and also their contribution, their last one-day format, that is the Champions Trophy, they have done immensely well. So I don't buy that theory that they have been drafted just for the sponsor's sake. They automatically pick themselves, and as long as they are willing to and they should play.
Next one, Gargi. Boria, your point on sample size is most relevant to be discussed. Ideally, 9 ODIs this season is good and needed, but too much politics. So what's the real number? The real number is this. 3-3-3. That's what it is. 3 in Australia, 3 against South Africa, and 3 against New Zealand. That's what it is. The point is 9 here, and after the IPL. Post this will be the T20 World Cup, and then will be the IPL, which they will play. After that is the England series. So I actually think it is not series by series. I think it's this all 9. It's a cluster. So let's use the word cluster rather than series. I think they will be judged at the end of this 9 if they want to carry on. I also think retirement is a personal call. Think about it this way. No one can tell anyone to retire. So today, if Shubhan doesn't, if my call, do I want to do journalism? Can anybody come and tell me, no, you can't do journalism, you go? Can anybody say that to me? No. Can anyone tell Rohit Sharma, no, you go retire? No. It's not possible. Or Virat Kohli. If they say, we are putting our names up there for selection, you drop us. You drop us. That's it. We will not leave. You drop us. That is on them. Point is, I think if they perform, they are also, I think this whole non-committal is also from their side. They also want to see how they shape up. They also want to see if they've not played cricket for a while, how they do in Australia, maybe how they do in South Africa. If they are shaping up well, they will also want to look. The fact that Rohit wants to play, now that he's not captain, the fact that he's going to Australia is clear evidence he wants to play. No two ways. Otherwise, he would have given up. What does Rohit Sharma have to prove in 3 ODIs in Australia? Nothing. Does Virat Kohli have to prove anything in the world to anybody? Nothing. So I think they will also treat this as a cluster and then take a call. Gargi, next one. You take this again.
Yeah. Shobhan Sai is saying that Rohit and Virat play on any quota till now. Now they played on merit. Why this sudden news on they will be selected on merit? And they played for 17 years, for God's sake. Shobhan, they are still being selected on merit. Look, Rohit Sharma is not the captain anymore. So the Indian management, if Rohit Sharma wasn't performing, wasn't up to one of his best, and wasn't working on or actively playing or practicing behind the scenes, he would not be in the team. It would have been easy for them to sort of drop them with the kind of approach that the Indian management is going for now. And the kind of thing that you're talking about, selected on merit and all of that, I know what you're trying to say. The whole conversation about playing domestic cricket and all of that, that is for that, going forward, that is just going to bulletproof your selection process. Because, like Shubhayan also mentioned, that there was this period where a lot of the Indian stars were not playing domestic cricket. Now you're suddenly seeing that everyone, and Indian cricket gets enriched because of it. When you have stars rubbing shoulders with young players in the domestic dressing rooms, the entire ecosystem gets enriched. And also, now a lot of attention is back on domestic cricket, that pipeline that we talk about, and it makes the entire process much more transparent, honestly. And again, coming back to Rohit and Virat, I still think they have been selected on merit. And if it had been, if they had to be phased out, they would have been phased out because the future is ready.
Fair point. Next one, Shubhayan. Okay, this is for me.
Yeah.
Let me take this Paralympics. I'll take this one, Shubhayan, you take the next one. Boria, that 10th finish at Paralympics is underperformance. Boss, it's not Paralympics. It's the Para World Championship. That's number one. Paralympics, we finished 18th. Siddhant Pandey. What has happened to Mirabai in the Olympics? What had happened to Mirabai in the Olympics? Okay, first let me answer the Paralympics part. It's the Para World Championship. 22 medals, fantastic. India had never won more than 20. So if you ask me, stellar effort. Gargi covered it. Rohan covered it. Jaimin and Abhishek covered it. Stellar effort, including the one that Navdeep, that 45 point whatever throw yesterday. Navdeep is a character. I mean, he got the whole stadium alive. Lovely. I think we jumped into the parasport boat after Rio quite well, ahead of quite a few other countries. I think Paralympic sport has taken off in India, and I don't think we need to see back again. That's my answer. I think 40 medals in Rio is in LA is a major possibility. We had 129 in Paris. Second part, what had happened to Mira? Multiple things. One, Mira did, so she had a wrist pain and she had a hip pain. It was recurring. That hip pain was recurring. The wrist pain was recurring. Plus, she had her periods around the same time. So she wasn't at her peak physical health in Paris. Otherwise, Mira to lift 111, which she did not. I was quite shocked. She lifted 88 in snatch. If she had done 111 in CNJ, she would have easily taken the bronze. Because if you remember, that was the clincher. 199, she could have done it. 200, she could have done it. So it was a bad day for Mira. I absolutely remember that day, how infuriating and frustrating it was. But she has a massive chance at the Asian Games again, now that she's injury-free, except that wrist pain, which is very minimal at the moment. No talks of Women's Pro Kabaddi League. Fair point. I think every sport which is now men should have women, because that's the whole IOC diktat as well, gender equal. Eventually, you've got to go there. If you don't go there as a country, then you're missing out on something. Next one, Gargi, for Shubhayan.
Come on, Shubhayan. Rohit is sacked, a man with most ODI hundreds who won Champions Trophy this year. You leak on him merit as if he plays ODIs on Jugaad. Isn't it disrespect? Yeah, I get your point, what you're trying to say, but Rohit, when he came into international cricket also, he got a long rope. It's not like Rohit became what Rohit Sharma is overnight. So you could have argued about other players at that point also, and many did also. But it was the team management at that point. It was MS Dhoni at that point who believed in Rohit Sharma, who gave Rohit Sharma his backing, and that is why Rohit Sharma became Rohit Sharma, who Rohit Sharma is today. So he got plenty of backing in his earlier days as well, and that is what led him to become the Rohit Sharma of today's time. He's sacked. I'm completely agreeing with your point. He's sacked, but at the same point, when there's a 50-50 assurance, where there is a lack of assurance regarding Rohit's fitness, form, 1.5 years from now, 2 years from now, then it's better to go with a safe approach than just you know pick a captain right before the World Cup. What why we lament our 2019 World Cup? Because we we were confused about the number 4 spot. We did not know who our number 4 batter is. We suddenly dropped Ambati Raidu. We brought in this player, that player, injury replacement, this and that is why the number 4 dilemma was there throughout the 2019 World Cup. The team management, this current selection committee does not want any sort of confusion going into the 2027 World Cup. Rohit Sharma can play as a batter. Rohit Sharma can guide Shubman Gill as a batter if he continues to score runs, if he remains to be part of the team. When Virat became the white ball captain, it was MS Dhoni who used to guide him. It was MS Dhoni who was running the entire field behind the stumps. If then it could be managed properly. Then why not now? It's not necessary for a player to remain captain, to be the leader of the team. If Rohit is there, I'm pretty sure younger players will walk up to Rohit and Virat also for guidance, for tips, for whatever, if they want to talk about anything. So it's all about creating a culture. It's all about having an assurance that okay, we are picking the best man who is a certainty in this format, who will be fit and firing till the 27 World Cup, and that is why they have gone towards Shubman Gill. Talking about merit is, yeah, Rohit is. I'll again tell you, if we all five create our world 11, all-time 11, we'll have Rohit Sharma as one of our openers in ODI cricket. There's no doubt about what he has done for world cricket and for himself and his family as well. So he's your one of the all-time ODI greats, no doubt about it. He won us the Champions Trophy. He won us the T20 World Cup. He rejuvenated his game so late in his career. So brownie points to him. He has served Indian cricket really well. He will continue to serve Indian cricket as long as he plays. But if you want assurity, if you want assurance in the team, you don't want 15 players sitting in the dressing room and thinking, यार ये हमारा कैप्टन रहेगा कि नहीं 2027 तक. Now you have that assurance कि no, he is the captain. If we have something to talk about, we have to go to that guy and discuss about the team. You don't have that confusion in that dressing room anymore.
Now the next one, रोहित ये वाला ले लो. अच्छा ये IPL अभी IPL छोड़ो यार.
Zahir Khan रह रहा है कि नहीं as mentor? That is the question people are asking.
रह रहा है. At this point रह रहा है. My answer is yes. Whatever anybody says, I know multiple reports have come out in the press about no. I am saying yes. As on today, answer is yes. After that, if things change, I don't know. But at this point in time, is Zahir Khan part of Lucknow super giant? The answer is a very big yes. Let's leave it at that. Rohit ye wala le lo. Logically, 9 ODIs is a must. What are sources saying?
नहीं, सोर्सेस की इसमें बात ही नहीं है. मेरे हिसाब से लोग ज्यादा परेशान इसलिए भी हो रहे हैं क्योंकि मेरिट पे दोनों हमेशा मेरिट पे ही खेले हैं. जो लोग मेरिट पे नाराज हो रहे हैं, दोनों मतलब आज भी अगर आप दोनों का क्रिकेट करियर उठा के देखो तो पिछले 12 साल हो चुके हैं. अब हमें ये बताने के लिए कि यार वो शुरू कैसे किया था और बीच में कैसे हुआ था और फिर क्या हुआ था. आई थिंक एक 2022 के आसपास एक पैच आया था जहां पे विराट के व्हाइट बॉल में भी रन्स नहीं आ रहे थे. बट आप जब उसके आगे पीछे, या तो उसी समय पर कोई फैसला लिया जाता. लेकिन आज ये कहना कि सबको पता है कि इस टीम में हर कोई मेरिट पे ही खेलता है. मतलब ठीक है, आप प्लेयर टू प्लेयर आप थोड़ा देख सकते हो कि अगर विराट कोहली है तो आप देखोगे कि यार चलो इनको 4 गेम फालतू दिए जा सकते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ हाउ ग्रेट ही इज और उसके नंबर्स क्या हैं. लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से जो 9 ODIs की भी बात है ना, आई थिंक इट विल अभी ये कोई नहीं जानता एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया ही दोनों का लास्ट होगा या नहीं होगा. मैं भी अपना हंच मार के कह सकता हूं कि यार अगर वहां पे रन्स नहीं आते हैं, सपोज रोहित शर्मा एक मैच में 0 बनाते हैं, एक मैच में 9 रन बनाते हैं और एक मैच में 18 रन बनाते हैं, यस देयर विल बी क्वेश्चंस. सिमिलर थिंग विल हैपन विद विराट कोहली. बट आप मुझे ये बताओ कि अगर विराट कोहली या रोहित शर्मा में से कोई भी वहां पर 1 या 2 सेंचुरीज लगा देते हैं या 1 सेंचुरी या 1 हाफ सेंचुरी लगा देते हैं, तो मतलब अनटिल एंड अनलेस आप उन पे प्रेशर ही क्रिएट ना कर दो, वो आपको छोड़ते हुए नहीं दिखाई देंगे. और जैसा हम लगातार एक बात बोल रहे हैं 3 मैचेस खेल के कोई कुछ प्रूफ नहीं करना चाहता ना। रोहित को किसी को, जैसा शुभेंद्र ने कहा कि आज अगर आप वर्ल्ड की ऑल टाइम ग्रेटेस्ट 11 बनाओगे, रोहित शर्मा उसका ओपनर होगा, विराट कोहली उसका नंबर 3 होगा, कोई पास भी नहीं आ सकता, कोई आसपास भी नहीं है जिनको आप ये बोलो कि नहीं रोहित शर्मा को कोई चैलेंज कर पाएगा या फिर विराट कोहली को कोई चैलेंज कर पाएगा, नो वन। लेकिन आपको ये जरूर देखना है कि अगर वो यो टेस्ट दे रहे हैं, लुक एट रोहित शर्मा नाउ डेज यार, ही इज लुकिंग फिटेस्ट। मैंने पिछले 5 सालों में रोहित शर्मा को इतना फिट कभी नहीं देखा है जितना वो आज के समय में फिट है। लुक एट विराट कोहली, अगर वो लंदन में बैठ के फिटनेस टेस्ट दे रहे, क्या जरूरत है उनको फिटनेस टेस्ट देने की, वहां पर कोई जरूरत नहीं है। और जैसा मैंने कहा कि अगर आप ए सीरीज के लिए भी, अगर आप ए सीरीज के लिए आते हो, अगर आप विजय हजारे के लिए आते हो, दिस इज नथिंग न्यू। ये इंडियन क्रिकेट में हमेशा से था। शुभेंद्र ने कहा था कि बीच में नहीं कर रहे थे लोग, वो गलत था। अब दोबारा से अगर करना पड़ रहा है तो इसमें क्या गलत है? आपके पास अब आईपीएल खेलने के अलावा और एक फॉर्मेट का क्रिकेट खेलने के अलावा पूरा टाइम अपनी फैमिली के लिए, आप 5 से 7 महीने अपनी फैमिली को दे सकते हो बहुत इजीली। एंड यू आर A+ कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड प्लेयर्स यार, आपका बीसीसीआई का टॉप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है। तो उनके नियम अगर ये कहते हैं कि भाई आपको डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट खेलनी पड़ेगी तो आपको खेलनी पड़ेगी। तो इसमें कुछ भी बुरा मानने वाली बात नहीं है। और लॉजिकली 9 ODIs मेरे हिसाब से आप 9 ODIs को लेकर मत चलिए एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। मैं बस सिर्फ इतना कहना चाहता हूं, लेट्स गो सीरीज बाय सीरीज। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में क्या करते हैं, फिर उसके बाद साउथ अफ्रीका में क्या करते हैं, इस बीच विजय हजारे भी होगी। आई थिंक साउथ अफ्रीका सीरीज से पहले ही विजय हजारे शुरू हो जाएगी अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूं तो फिर आप विजय हजारे में, आप विजय हजारे पहले तो खेलने आ रहे हो कि नहीं आ रहे हो? क्या लंदन से उठकर विराट कोहली दिल्ली की टीम के लिए विजय हजारे खेलने आएंगे? वो एक बड़ा सवाल है। एंड देन अगर वो विजय हजारे खेलने नहीं आते हैं तो बीसीसीआई एंड चेयरमैन सेलेक्टर हैव एवरी राइट टू क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि वो नियम है भाई अब, और आप उनके कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के तहत ही खेल रहे हो, यू आर अंडर बीसीसीआई। तो आई थिंक सीरीज बाय सीरीज चलेंगे मेरे हिसाब से। एंड यस, 3 मैचेस की अगर फेलियर आती है तो ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि आप उसी में तय कर दो कि यही इनका लास्ट होना चाहिए।
नेक्स्ट वन, अच्छा आंसर है एक्चुअली, अच्छा आंसर है ये। Buryada, love Navdeep, my favorite athlete. Yeah, I mean, just go back to the previous one. Just go back to the previous one. Love Ayush. Yeah, I mean, Navdeep is an absolute champion, but he's true to his word. Once he tells you that he will do something for you, he will do something for you. But if you want to get a PhD in the choicest of words that you have to use, Navdeep is your man. You should go and ask Navdeep. Anybody wants to get a PhD done in, I'm not using the term abuse here, Navdeep is your man, best man. Navdeep, after he throws for the next 1 minute, he will teach you every word of the dictionary. You should go. Anyone who superstar है वो मुझे मेरा बहुत फेवरेट एथलीट है आयुष। नेक्स्ट वन, देवाशीष, do you know why they leak news? Merit was VK in ODIs, जुगाड़. What does this mean? Why they leak?
वही मतलब कि मेरिट के, मतलब क्या विराट पहले जुगाड़ से खेल रहा था जो आज लोग मेरिट की बात कर रहे हैं?
अरे come on.
It's never the case. He was always there with merit, yaar.
I am not the right man for. I don't have the insider news.
Virat Kohli played on जुगाड़.
Initial days में जो rope मिला था, initial days में the rope he got, it was on talent. It was on talent. You pick up few players. Abhi agar if you are seeing a Nitish Reddy in the team, if you are seeing a Harshit Rana in the team, if you are seeing a Yashasvi Jaiswal in the team, if you are seeing Abhishek Sharma in the team, that's because of the talent. And वही सिलेक्टर्स का काम होता है कि यार, वरना तो लोग एक्सेल शीट में टीम पकड़ लेते थे। अभिमन्यु ईश्वरन 50 टेस्ट मैच खेल चुका होता अभी तक, बट वो सिलेक्टर्स में, वो टीम मैनेजमेंट में कुछ बात नहीं दिखी उनको, इसीलिए डेब्यू नहीं मिला उनको। That is what it is.
At least last 15 साल, if this man has played international cricket on जुगाड़, then which player has played international cricket on merit? I don't think anybody has. So इस पे वही छोड़ देते हैं। अगर ये आदमी ने नहीं खेला है तो किसी ने नहीं खेला यार, छोड़ दो, फिर क्या फर्क पड़ता है। नेक्स्ट वन, गार्गी, why should Rohit
is back?
ये अच्छा सवाल है, ये अच्छा सवाल है।
मैंने लिखा भी है इसके बारे में। देवाशीष, you want to address this? Should Rohit play in his aggressive manner, or should he play for a place in the side? This is a good one.
Yeah, I see nothing that Rohit should not play at the aggressive mode, because he has set the template for ultra aggressive brand of cricket, and that he himself has personified this at the top of the order. Because if you look at it, since the 2023 World Cup, it is Rohit who has brought in this aggressive mode, and you look at the likes of Surya Kumar and others, means this is the brand that it is a template that Rohit Sharma has brought into Indian cricket. This aggressive brand of cricket, ultra aggressive approach. And see,
But
I don't see,
Devashish, if he gets out playing a shot for, as Rohit said, 9,
see
8,
again
12.
it comes to the point that he has nothing to prove. This 3-match series against Australia, Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli has nothing to prove. They
But
have done
at the same
enough for
time, they
themselves.
are trying to hold on to their positions in the playing 11. Na?
This is a
And
good
that would
question.
be unfair. If Rohit Sharma, to keep his place in the side, tries to play a defensive mode, which is not what the template he has set for him in last few years, that would be means. See, in this Indian team, it is very transparent decision. Means everyone means plays on his merit, and everyone tries to means irrespective of. I think the team comes first, and that is what it should be. Means if Rohit Sharma prefers to change his approach, I think that would be very disappointing because he has nothing to prove really. Means what has been the discussion so far, Rohit Sharma or a Virat Kohli has nothing to prove. Means if they fail, means obviously, if the
Well, do you
selectors feel
differ with
no,
what Devashish is saying? Do you differ with what he's saying? I mean, do you
yeah,
see
I
any
am.
other?
I am. His aggressive manner. Do you Rohit play the? Should Rohit play the
No,
aggressive manner?
Devashish, you
Yeah,
said
I
aggressive manner.
agree. I agree. I think he should play the aggressive manner,
Yeah. So,
irrespective of failure.
Shubhan, do you differ or you have any other take on this?
It's a catch-22 situation. If he plays defensively, if he scores big runs, people will say he has changed his playing selfish cricket. If he gets out playing aggressive cricket, people will say, "Arey, he's out of form. He is not the same Rohit Sharma." It's a catch-22 situation. It's a tricky one. If I am Rohit
It's
at this time,
I don't think
I would
it's
want big runs. I would want big runs. If a Pat Cummins, Mitchell Stark, I don't know whether Pat Cummins, Mitchell Stark, these guys will play or not, given the Ashes is around the corner. But if they play, I would be a bit tentative against them in the against the new ball.
I
I would
think
be
the
a bit
man.
nervous also. I would be a bit nervous also. I'm playing ODI cricket after a long time. There's a lot of talks, chatter around in the background. Selectors have informed you are not the captain anymore. There's question mark around your future. Uh, if the 27 World Cup is concerned, I don't know. I won't be sure if I want to go and hammer the ball from the word go or take some time. The Rohit Sharma before 2022, 23 used to do. Score your half century in a very decent manner, run a ball half century and then go aggressive. That's what Rohit Sharma's template was earlier. So should I go back? Will I go back? I would be in a catch-22 situation.
I think the management needs to speak up on this. It will be Gautam Gambhir and Shubman Gill in that change room speaking to Rohit Sharma saying, this is what you did. This is what set the team aside. This is what set us apart from most other teams. We would want you to do this. And yes, it doesn't matter whether you score or not. Give him that respect in the dressing room. Give him that kind of whatever, the freedom in the change room, and make it clear that this is the, like they've done with a youngster in, like Abhishek Sharma or whoever, that doesn't work. So what? We have set this template. This is what we expect of a senior player. This is what only Rohit Sharma can do because he was the one who was our enforcer. This is what we want him to do. Shubman Gill comes to the press conference, say it, finish it off. I think Gautam Gambhir and Shubman Gill will both have to step up for these guys and make sure that all these questions are answered. That we have asked this. This is the template. There's no pressure on these two players. They are absolute legends, and we will treat them like that in the change room. Yes, we would want them to score, but for Rohit Sharma, this is the template. Even if he fails a couple of games, doesn't matter. Maybe, but this is an interesting question. Gargi, next one.
There are lots of super chats. We need to go through them very quickly, or
आज
we'll
8
keep
बजे तक
getting
show
them, and
खत्म
our show will never end.
हाँ, जल्दी दो.
Okay.
Raising against those who are abusing Gill and giving rope and death. What nonsense. Who is doing this? I don't think any idiot in his sane mind will do any of this shit. If anybody does, he or she is not a cricket fan, and just put them under bars, man. If anybody is giving death threats and whatever, are they bloody lunatics or what? Anyway, voice, whatever voice you want. This is collective condemnation of such nonsense that is being peddled by anybody. Any vile word is ridiculously unacceptable and abusive. No way such things should be tolerated. Who wants to take this? Rohit, ye wala le lo.
आई डोंट थिंक यार कि उसको स्लो होने की वजह से सब किया गया था. देयर वाज अ नी इंजरी जो लखनऊ वाले गेम में हो गई थी. दिल्ली ही फॉरवर्डेड. जब वो दिल्ली भी आए थे, आई वाज देयर इन द ग्राउंड, और प्रैक्टिस में भी मैंने वो चीज देखी थी. यहाँ पे वो एक ही दिन का प्रैक्टिस हो पाया था बिकॉज एक दिन काफी तूफान और बारिश हो गई थी. सो दैट वाज द मेन रीजन ही वाज देयर. और वो उनको परेशान करता रहा लगातार. आपने देखा भी होगा लखनऊ का एक शॉट है जिसमें वो ड्रेसिंग रूम में चलकर जा रहे हैं, एंड ही वाज लिटरली लिंपिंग एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. और इसको लेकर के आई थिंक महिला जयवर्धने ने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बताया भी था. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि ही स्लो. मैं कहीं से भी नहीं देखता हूँ. यस, वो कभी भी आपके वो वाले फील्डर नहीं रहे जिसे आप एकदम ही पॉइंट में लगा रहे हो या बिल्कुल ही बट ही वाज ऑलवेज योर सेफ फील्डर. कुछ ब्रिलियंट कैचेस लिए. अभी लास्ट ईयर मुझे याद है कानपुर में उन्होंने एक बढ़िया कैच मिड ऑफ में लिया था, जंप करके मतलब उन्होंने अपना टाइमिंग बहुत जबरदस्त था. तो इट्स नेवर बीन लाइक कि वो स्लो होगा. और फील्ड पोजीशन तो यार कुछ भी हो सकता है. मिड ऑफ मिड ऑन पे खड़े हो सकते हैं, स्क्वायर लेग में खड़े हो सकते हैं, शुरुआत में जो है वो स्लिप में खड़े हो सकते हैं. अब हार्दिक पांड्या ने जब उनको पहले सीजन यूज किया तो ऐसा थोड़ी था कि उनको फील्ड पोजीशंस को देख के लगता था कि यार ये स्लो है बहुत, तो इसको कहाँ लगाएंगे. तो कहीं पर भी आप लगा सकते हो. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि रोहित की फील्ड पोजीशन क्या होगी. मिड ऑफ मिड ऑन विल बी प्रॉपर बिकॉज शुभमन थोड़ा सा वैसा गन फील्डर है, तो वो बाउंड्री लाइन में काफी रहता है. विराट, आई यूज्ड टू रिमेंबर दिस 2019 वर्ल्ड कप के टाइम पे एमएस यूज्ड टू चेंज फील्ड्स बिकॉज विराट रहते थे बिल्कुल लॉन्ग ऑन लॉन्ग ऑफ पे. तो ऐसा कुछ भी हो सकता है यार. इट्स देयर इज नथिंग टू ऐड कि वो स्लो फील्डर है या नहीं है. एंड वी व्हाट क्या आईपी वी कैन सी व्हाट्स कमिंग अप नेक्स्ट इवन इफ ही स्कोर रन्स बनाएंगे तो रहेंगे यार. एज सिंपल एज दैट.
Next one. Boria take cluster Jugland series by. I don't think Rohit said series by series in that sense. I think he said, Rohit, आप exactly क्या बोल रहे हो तो clarify कर दो. मैंने क्या cluster बोला है मैं clarify कर देता हूँ quickly.
मैं यही कह रहा हूँ कि सीरीज बाय सीरीज अगर सीरीज खराब जाती है तो बिल्कुल भी ये ना सोचें कि 3 मैचेस विल बी एंड ऑफ करियर्स फॉर देम. सीरीज बाय सीरीज का मतलब मेरा ये नहीं है कि वो अगर सपोज जैसा मैंने बोला कि एक 0 आता है, एक 9 आता है और एक 18 आता है, तो आप ये सोचो कि नहीं यार बस ये खत्म हो जाएगा इनका. एटलीस्ट गिव देम वो टाइम दो आप उनको पूरा का पूरा प्रॉपर. चाहे वो रन स्कोर करते हैं, चाहे वो रन स्कोर नहीं कर पाते, एटलीस्ट वो टाइम उनको मिलना चाहिए. रादर देन आप ये बोलो कि यार 3 मैचेस फ्लॉप हो गए, अब खत्म है, बस अब आप रिटायरमेंट ले लो यहाँ से.
बेसिकली हम लोग दोनों एक ही चीज बोल रहे हैं. रोहित ने कहा सीरीज के बाद इवेल्युएट करो कि देखो ये अगर फेल भी करते हैं तो 3 के बाद आप कॉल मत लो. सो मैं भी वही कह रहा हूं कि आप 3 फेलियर, अगर दो फेलियर होता है, 1 फेलियर होता है, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. हम लोग एक ही चीज कह रहे हैं. ऐसे अगर सूर्या कुमार यादव ले लो ना, एशिया कप में फेल किया तो हटा दोगे क्या? अगर शुभमन गिल ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जाके 3 मैच में नहीं रन बनाया तो हटा दोगे कैप्टेंसी से? थोड़ी होता है ऐसे. सो यार्डस्टिक थोड़ी इन दोनों के लिए अलग हो जाएगा कि अच्छा बिकॉज यू आर 37 सो 3 मैच में फेल कर दिया हटा दो इनको. ऐसे नहीं होता यार. कोई भी प्लेयर को आपको उनका प्रॉपर रोप देना पड़ेगा, इनको भी देना पड़ेगा. They will have to be treated on par, at par with every other player and given them their opportunity. अरे लास्ट जो टूर्नामेंट उन्होंने खेला है अच्छा खेला है. किसी का दया से थोड़ी टीम में आ रहे हैं ये लोग. सो ऐसे नहीं होता है कि क्लस्टर में मैंने वही कहा कि 9 मैचेस दो, उसके बाद इवेल्युएट करो वॉट एवर हैपन्स, या 6 मैचेस दो, देखो कैसे बॉडी जा रहा है, कैसे फील्डिंग कर रहे हैं. खाली बैटिंग से भी मत जाओ, फील्ड में कैसे कर रहे हैं, इनका कैसे दिख रहा है. ऐसे बहुत बार हुआ है दैट समबडी लाइक तेंदुलकर के साथ ही हुआ है. मैं तो फ्रॉम मेमोरी बोल सकता हूं दैट इज लुकिंग इज एब्सोल्यूट बेस्ट ऑन अ डे एंड देन गेट्स अ पिच ऑफ अ डिलीवरी और अ फ्रीकिश डिसमिसल. तो आप क्या बोलोगे? सपोज नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड में एज लग के आउट हो गया तो क्या बोलोगे? 20 रन बनाया बट लुक्स लाइक अ जेम. विल यू से बैड प्ले? विल यू से ही स्कोर्ड ओनली 20? You've got to analyze things based on what you see. So wait for the series. I don't think they will be judged by 3 games or 1 games or 2 games like that. Who wants to take this? Gargi, you take this.
Ayush Jindal is asking, I agree Roko fans are hurt, but why are they being abusive? I feel we should support our team first. We should like players but love and support India. You all know I am an RP fan, but for me India is first. I mean, that's how it should be, right? At the end of the day, they're all playing for one country, they're all playing for one team. And it's funny, it's ironic how the Indian cricket team fandom sort of pits these players against each other, because it doesn't make doesn't make any sense. In general, in life, you can love someone without hating someone else. It's as simple as that. But I guess people need to get more hobbies.
Buryada, what's the plan for celebration of Manpreet? Are we javelin capital? Manpreet, yeah, man. I mean, unbelievable, unbelievable. We will do something special. We've done multiple specials with the man in the past, and we will. What was the other one? We are javelin capital. What was the question? What was the
He was
question?
saying that the Mohun Bagan thing. No need.
Goenka controversy.
Yeah,
No,
Goenka.
Devashish karega. Please do a special on. He's done every day. Yesterday also he has. Yes, Devashish.
He was asking the same thing in our morning live as well. Just and the question was for you only in our morning show. Please ask Boryada because he is very close to Mr. Goenka. Because there are rumors that he is disinterested with Mohun Bagan, which I don't think so, because we were having a discussion a couple of days back, and so
I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think Sanjeev Goenka will leave Mohun Bagan and go anywhere. I have never heard a word on this, and I want to put this on record. I'm in fairly close touch with people in the know. Mr. Goenka has never ever said a word to me that he wants to leave Mohun Bagan. Not ever. And I don't think Mr. Goenka is leaving Mohun Bagan. No way. So I want to dispel all rumors on that front. Dispel, throw it out of the window. Let's put it that way. If you want certain kind of cricket, you can't judge every three ODIs. That's exactly what we are saying, Rima. Precisely what we all said. All of us said. You told Samson, Abhishek 20 ducks, etc. They said, or else they, tell them play for your place. Agreed. That's what Shubhayan also raised the question about Rohit's approach. I don't think you can judge based on three ODIs. Any more, Gargi? What's the plan for Are we capital of the world? Yes, we are. It's great we won Asia Cup, but our fielding needs to show and take this.
Dilip sir, he works a lot with the players. I think he's the busiest coach among all the coaching staff during a net session. So from Dilip's side, he's doing everything he can do. Why catches are being dropped? I think that's on the moment. We have not dropped a lot. Like we have dropped a lot of catches in the last three tournaments, but but I mean, whatever is happening on the field, they need to figure it out as soon as possible, because fielding wise, practice wise, whatever we are seeing, Dilip is he makes all the players work hard. Long catches, short catches, flat catches, direct hits. He leaves no stone unturned. So why those catches are being dropped? That is to be figured out by the team management and the coaching staff, of course.
Any more, or have we come to an end? Gargi is breathing a sigh of relief. Otherwise, this show would have gone on to 7 p.m. Anyway, it's like, don't worry. Our show is also not retiring, much like Rohit and Virat. Don't worry, relax. Devashish Sen, Gargi Raut, Rohit Juglan, Shubhan Chakraborty, thanks for joining us. But fact is, look at the stardom. They have not played cricket for 6 months. Look at what's happening around the country, will happen in Australia. Two of our people will be there bringing you every possible update. We will all from here join in. I think Australia, you guys can show practice. Rohit and Shubhan will bring you every possible video. Whatever the update is, as they said, Rohit, you're going on 14th, right? You're going on 14th.
Yes.
You're going on 14. Shubhan will go soon after. So we will get you every possible detail from Australia. So make no mistake, all the coverage, everything. But before that, there is a test match in Delhi. Gargi and Rohit will be there for that. We've got some academic work as well. We will do that. Word on poor fielding. We've done the women's thing a lot here. I've written a column today for tomorrow. Trisha and Snehashish. Yesterday night, the show that Gargi, Trisha and Trisha and Gargi did, I was watching. Even the evening one that they did, I was watching. Make no mistake, India was poor with the catching and the fielding. If this is the way we play, beating Pakistan is like a club side. They are that bad. So beating Pakistan is no big deal. Let's put it that way. Let's end the show here. Plenty of para athletics closing coverage coming your way, and a lot coming your way on Rev Sports. Keep supporting us. Thank you very much for watching and joining us.